I'm Isabel, and my idea is called Petly. And my idea of creating Petly sprang up during a pitch competition in the summer. And I'd just gotten back from vacation, and I was trying to brainstorm on possible business ideas I could present. And suddenly, I remembered the hassle I had to go through to find a pet sitter for my cat before we left for vacation. It was a really agonizing task for us because we had to ask all our neighbors and friends until we were finally able to find someone to take care of him. In that instant, I thought, wouldn't it be easier if there was an app for this? It made sense, an app that helps you find a pet sitter. So from that sprouted Petly, a mobile app designed to facilitate finding the perfect pet sitter for your pet. Petly solves the problem of finding a pet sitter and even makes the process fun if I do say so myself. Once you make an account, the app asks you questions pertaining to your animal. Some questions may be along the lines of what type of animal is your pet, how old are they, how do they act around others, etc. This helps Petly narrow down the search of an experienced sitter and helps to fit the need of your specific pet. Once that's finished, an interactive map of your area will appear with sitters nearby. You can read the reviews and ratings, and once you've selected them, you can message them through the app's direct messaging system, which the sitters also can use to update the owner on how their pet is doing. Once the job is done, payment is done electronically, and you can choose to rate your sitter or request for next time. What's important about Petly is that it's different from a lot of similar competitors that might exist because it caters to all types of animals, not just cats or dogs. A lot of similar apps have like pet sitting services that are similar, but only are available to dogs mostly, and even like rarely sometimes cats. So that's something that Petly is really unique about. So yeah.
Excellent, Isabel. Round of applause. Great work. Okay, Joseph.
Yeah, hi Isabel. So love the idea. It's very hard to find that. My question has more to do with the technology and the path that you're going to take to build it. Have you started building the app yet? And if not, where are you in the process?
Yeah, so right now, and I can actually, would you guys mind if I could share my screen and show you guys something?
Go right ahead. Yeah, you got host capability.
Okay, so I don't have my app fully developed yet, and what I've accomplished so far is a paper wireframe of the app, and also some parts of a digital prototype that I made on Canva. So I'll just share that um, right now. But this is this is like the home screen of the app, and if you choose to sign up, it'll prompt you with information that you have to put in. And then after that, it'll start asking you questions about your pet or pets. And then you put like the name of your pet, what type of pet you own. And then once you finish filling out the questions, it'll lead you to this home screen that has like messages. If you want to find a vet nearby as well, finding a sitter, and then different like settings and preferences. And then in the pitch that I was saying, I talked about an interactive map, and I think this is, oh, I had a picture. This is kind of what I was envisioning it to look like. So since it has your address, because you put it in with the information, it takes a look at the sitters nearby and it finds them, and you can read the reviews and credentials and stuff like that.
Okay, that's super helpful. I would encourage you as you go forward in the process to not initially not build a native app, but instead just make it web friendly, that is basically web only, and then just goes right on. And you probably already know what that means, but if not, as you go forward, make sure you do it. I would encourage you to do it web first, then build it native later. And then secondly, have you talked to neighborhood associations? Because I think neighborhood associations probably be the most likely first best place to start. They already know the addresses of everybody. They already have a newsletter. They already have a way to advertise. Have you talked to neighborhood associations yet?
No, I haven't. And that's actually a really good piece of advice. I hadn't thought about that. I talked to an entrepreneur a couple of months ago that has some experience with like developing apps and websites and stuff like that, and she kind of guided me through like good ideas on how to like spread word about your business and just like the nitty-gritty details about like how to make an app and stuff like that. But yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you.
You're welcome. Crystal, over to you.
Wow. Well thought out. And I do like the idea that Justice just gave you, because that's a perfect pilot for you to test everything. But one of the questions, your pitch was outstanding. I love that you have already began to like storyboard what it looks like. You've put a lot of thought into how you want to streamline it. And I guess my question for you is, I noticed that you had where a sitter can actually possibly set up to multiple pets. How do you gauge your price point? Is it the type of pet? Is it how many pets? How would you gauge your price point for those particular areas?
That's a really good question, and I've looked at other apps that are like similar a little bit, an idea of what I'm trying to do, and I've seen like how they do their like salary and like how much they pay for their product, and I didn't I didn't really like find out if it like differed by pet, since like Petly is one of the few that really focus on like that service for every animal. But I would imagine that if you have an animal that might need like a little more work and it takes someone that's more experienced to take care of it, it would bump the price point up. And also if you have more than one pet, I'm assuming as well.
So I would give you a little advice in doing that, because again, pet owners and multiple pets, that could be 3 areas. You're gonna look at how many, what size, and for how long, because it could be that they just need a sitter for 3 hours, or like you were going on vacation, so it could be a week. So that can kind of bump up. So when you start to put your price points together, kind of envision what that looks like. And then Joseph gave you a great pilot area. So neighborhood associations are always looking for sitters. I wish you well. I think you'll do well and continue to do the great work. And I'm gonna pitch it over to you, Isabel.
Hi, Isabel. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. You did amazing. Good job with your storytelling, your pitch. I love it. And yeah, thank you for showing us your prototype. I think that's very important to so that we can see where you are in the process. And I know you've gotten a lot of great ideas of what to do next. So what are you planning on doing next as you continue to develop your idea?
So right now, I think my next steps are to kind of finalize the prototype that I've been working on, and also I've been looking at a Bubble course that kind of explains how like apps are made and tips for like entrepreneurs that are interested in making an app. So I will probably finish that course and gather as much information as I can on that, so I really understand how it works. And then from there, just probably keep researching on like price points and things like that, and see how that works out.
Awesome. I love it. Well, you're doing a great job. Keep going. And I'm going to be checking in with you. So yeah, thank you for coming.
Thank you.